Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew, very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Everybody check now. Check it. Fa check it. Fa check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Fa check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Put sugar level, fa check it. Fa check it, check it, check it. Fa check it, fa check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Medical catcher say industry no and something bad and Rebecca. You can't swear it be by your day, it be your day, not just how I'm for. I don't hate you, you don't hate me. We can agree to disagree or disagree to agree, however you want to put it. That is exactly why we are here. Now, Edem, APR respected, I want to get his opinion on something. Stories, APA from Monday, say rapper Edem, or UTV, United Show, be so. Na ebra a free program, so or coffee, no, and na car or tree. Na me it's actually the grand kind of thing. Okay, but me that Fofia. Okay. Well, you nyan too and then maybe antimi anko ye and an car kobo mammy be. In fact, mammy no say mammy not to say so to say and shut down your clay because we be a can be press release at the release jumps in the kid woman. Court of on unidentified woman, but unfortunately, my ministry in Kwan. Can't born no for mu ewuye. Unfortunately, I didn't do hospital now. Emma say me I could pay court in po. Emma court say okay, no problem. I go social share same to Edem. Your mount bail coffee 50,000 Ghana cedis. Na mo me hia wa obeba. Court did the next hearing po ashe next year February mo. Ombe court na omatimi akoti asem na hase him. Kona and come by obviously media dim na hu kakra. Because as Obia anted out, in fact, we never heard until the court report came out. And at the Monso press release via Omode to Abontin, so then some kakra, but na pese bisa, ye honse, ye honse. And come up say no, as an industry, ye dini saying press release, ye anum troye, ne pepper swan no, and I say Abiana Bibi Uncle. But let's read the press statement, nothing. Yeah, share send it here. Minim say jata pese or the to screen is my so for those who did not have it, no almost so a bit me already be na bibia I fine. And as it stands now, the rapper Edem Nyambiadum ne huye. In fact, the car na konya accident no car no esama sortie. In fact, car ne dani ya but or come or tia yenka yentis were apprentice bibia and or you okay. Now, press release on my training here. I say, Edem escapes near-death accident. Edem escapes near-death accident, and it reads: musician Edem, go get him. Escaped what is described by the MTT division of the Tesano Police Service as near-fatal accident On Sunday, 10th of December, the musician, after his appearance on United Television, had an accident on the George Walker Bush Highway where a naked woman crossed his path out of nowhere. Edem's car turned upside down after the impact, but the artist is very fine. Edem is currently complying with the police service for due process as the case is still under investigation. Edem has assured his availability to assist in investigation when need be. Edem assures all his fans that he's safe, fully active, and kicking. Signed by the VRMG group. As it stands now, there are some people who think, the press statement was okay. Some people think, no, the press statement was one-sided, and the discussion has been ongoing. I would want us to talk about that. Now, after that, Yabesha Sarkodie, so what he is doing beautifully with what he calls the Rapaholic exhibition. 20 days, mention 3 minutes, pena, Yemfanka be nafi, yen caution ye, when I am more who koko say. In these times, in these seasons, we are all under pressure as creative people, especially if you work with an artist. Or pressure some because one show to the other. Rest is nil. Obi oho shows na back to back sa onyada jimpo ehome, and we want to use this to caution our people say yen na yenye ehon ahwe. 3 minutes. What do you guys say about the Edem saga? Edem, ona owura mu sesi enti we dey Edem to Edem. Quick one, 3 minutes, I beg you.
Sure, okay. I mean, it's really unfortunate that the situation happened because most of us are in Antiana, so some say, you know, Yetiana Yaputukakra because you're in Antiana and accident and at the bar. I mean, you need to me, you wish it on anybody, and in situations like this, you just have to sympathize with people because Nipano when trauma. I mean, because press release now is a cano upside down. Clearly, you clearly feel the trauma. And the press release, you know, when I saw the press release, you know, what I said was that this press release is very late. I mean, a month because in crisis communication, image restoration, your strategies are PR is all about strategy. Your strategies are like crisis more your image restoration and but no so 3 strategies no almost strength from the first one, which is the attribution theory. And the attribution theory, you know, I say if something happens, people attribute, like people try to assign reasons and they try to create their own, I mean, why they think this happened, and they try to point their own fingers. They attribute the thing to people. And it's why in PR, if something happens, you need to be very smart to control the narrative in your interest. So, what you say, in applying the attribution theory, when the accident happened, our police for BEM, they should have known that clearly it will go out. And people, when they don't control the narrative, people will attribute the thing to somebody. And the police only took the narrative. That is where it went to court, the media went to cover, and it came out that no Kuno. So when it happened like that, you know, it was at that point they realized they need to also come and control the narrative. That time, the narrative was already running. And everybody knew what had happened. Until when you are coming out at that time now, what you have to do is you need to do environmental scanning. And the environmental scanning will tell you what people are saying about the accident. And if you know, if you be social listening, which me share social media, what people are saying, then based on that, you know, you'll be able to know, you'll be able to know the response out of the because the response will have an impact on your reputation.
Okay.
Until when that narrative had gone that Obiewu, when you were coming out, they should have been clear on it. A horror, I say it wasn't like complete because you didn't say a police issue or court here, so maybe you are trying to play smart, but you are trying to be very cautious with words. But if you've been able to quote the police, that the Tesano police describe it as near death, you should be able to quote the police to say, according to the police, that naked woman now more carrying on it and has died or has passed away. But you were okay to quote the police to say near death. Then if you don't want to make it look like Muna Mekunwa, you can still call the police. And since there is a loss of life, you sympathize. Because everybody knows it's an accident.
Yeah.
It's me too, yeah. But to be silent on that, looked like you didn't care about it. Like it doesn't create a good image or reputation for the brand because PR is all about reputation management. So I think at that point, they could have been more, open with everyone. With press release, I'm saying a naked woman cross or something, and it didn't continue. Whether carbon, no, somebody a born here, didn't go hospital, young Fanan hospital, go hospital. We don't know about it. So, of course, what did they do? Did they go to check on her? Did they pick her? That thing should have come. And it could have been me and Kopo as sympathize. Oh, you tried to pick the person up, rush her to the hospital.
All right,
Unfortunately,
Edem, your time is up. Thank you so much. Sammy Rasta, Edem, I found time in over for 2 minutes.
Yes, I think, first of all, Yabema Union Efrim. Na Yama a Yabusia Fosa or Mahre or more Busiani Yako. I think when I heard the news, the kind of said in Yamias say at least lives be brave. Na Ekoye is but Brasami street lights. Street lights. Ewo Maimuha, especially Accra. Very, very bad. And one so me feel one by and then I told Edem, some of us have escaped view.
Yes. Oh.
We escape
every day. In fact, I'm a living witness to this.
See, what are leaders doing? Street lights. Sebi omo edi nepa edi agrokra omo nsi omo nye kra. At least omo light kakra na esoma omo no. Kra omo ekrom na ye wo 24 hours light. Na obefa point say enwa so. Na esu etum street light ni so enso. Inti yesre like as they describe it, say nipa no naked. It will be very difficult for you to see the person.
Yeah.
And maybe or try so dodging when because several times I mean my will be at a bicycle and I'm so no reflector everything.
Oh, almost cross here da Sammy.
Sir,
almost cross here da.
Inti media minister we come on man penny for no. Yeah, we some a bronya light. Ebobobo the here kese pa be save ni pankwa national road safety for any mo amoye responsible for street light no am misremo mo fix light wo main street ni so say the enkofa niema say be emma say the eto yi ni Edem.
Beautifully said, Sammy Rasta. Roland, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I think say you can't shed yeah. We wish him strength.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Because when some of these things happen, the trauma in the spaces is what most of us or some of us are more concerned about.
Okay.
And especially when you look at the timing too. This is a time and man for be here, brother, or yes, for his services. and sometimes when some of these things happen, which is likely can happen to anybody, especially if you are in this space in Kwandia, then we can only sympathize with him and wish him well and hope that he is able to come out of this successfully. At least, if not for anything, the trauma of it should be able to be minimized or even go away for him to go about his duties. However, I wish press release not the ban. Yes, Edem mentioned some of the things that he feels should have been part of the write-ups and all that. I have seen the space, and most of the people are more fixated on the naked woman, naked woman, naked woman, naked woman. When people put out communique like this, I wish sometimes we will go beyond certain things that may prick our interest, that may not be of relevance to whatever they are trying to communicate. In same year, people, when Shatta Movement released their press release, it was the luxury that was trending. This one has been released, and it is naked woman that has been trending. And I ask myself, is that the main issue in the presser?
No.
If that is not the main issue, then why do we want to make mockery of certain words that probably is irrelevant to whatever communication they are just trying to drive?
Good.
Yes, their communication may not be up to your standard, may not be up to what you think on outro, but it is also your responsibility to decode whatever message they are just trying to bring out. Since you are able to know what is not in there, try hard and get what they are trying to communicate, and that will also help. The long and short of this press statement is that there was an accident. If we are in the space and we know we are prone to some of these actions, let's try and find the root cause of it. Sammy Rasta mentioned the street lights and all that. Yes, we know some of these things are problems to us, and we can aside the street lights, that is the problems in the space. Let's also use this as a caution to ourselves. Yes, we know we are in a rush hour season, and the cost robber for almost all of us are in that rush hour system, and contemporary is one that we are prone to. Let's be very careful in our dealings, in our workings. It is not only about accidents of that nature, but even attacks from certain people that may want to harm us in some of these, like because we work at odd hours, odd times, and all that. So what has happened to our big man Edem, I will only sympathize with him, or we only sympathize with him and wish him strength. And to the family of the deceased, as reported by the court, we would wish them strength as well. Because yes, for whatever it is, however the woman was described, it is still alive. It is still a human being. So since it was an accident, and that is what is being reported, we will just wish them well and hope in this particular season.
Beautifully said, Roland and Martin. Now,